again, my beautiful thinking people. I am so happy to be coming to you today alive. So if you were following my adventures, you would have seen that I went cross Canada and I have returned. The reason why you're seeing me right now is because I've been cleaned up. I am ready to face the world once again. And take a look. She's looking pretty again. Had her all cleaned up, cleaned out. Got a new wrap on her. And yeah, it's time to take the bull by the horns. Now, this is a very special video because not only have I come back, but there's no proof really, right? Just a bunch of little clips of areas that could all be the same place. So this is why I'm doing this one right now. Are you ready? We're going to come down here. It's fully charged, of course, because I'm home. Oh, and it's 420. It's actually 423 kilometers, but it's probably used a bit for Sentry mode and stuff. Now we come down here, and yeah, see, Sentry mode event. My trip, 8,239 kilometers. And I used 1,603 kilowatts at an average of 195 kilowatts per kilometer. Or sorry, 195 watt hours per kilometer. Wow. And then when we come over here, we see that I passed the 100,000 milestone. I did a video when I did pass the 100,000, but I didn't stop exactly at 100,000. It was just over. So I did a video about that. I am very, 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 very pleased with the progress with this car so far. 100,000 kilometers, and it is, every time I come down to this car, I have no fear that I'm going to be able to get where I want to go. This is an extraordinarily fantastic car. Now, I want to show you something else. I just enabled full self-driving beta. Ha ha! Yeah, boy! Now it's time to start making some videos of how great this vehicle really is. And to show you folks that, yeah, I made the right choice. But I usually do. And you know what's funny? I'm usually ahead of the curve. Those of you that know me, everybody was like, why are you using a GPS? Why don't you just use your brain? You're going to make your brain stale and it's not going to work anymore because I'm going to only use my memory so I know where I'm going. Okay. Those are probably the same, most of the same people who, when lost in millions of cities, don't bother to ask anybody. They just drive around aimlessly looking for what they think they're going to find. They also have maps on their lap, in the car, sometimes while driving. And they say that I, who went for the GPS first, was harming my brain. Anyway, I was one of the first in all of my circles to go for the GPS route. And guess what? I was in the film industry at the time. And I remember printing out those maps the night before and then trying to follow them the next day and arriving at a place that happened to have been the wrong stretch of that road. See, like we have a Lakeshore Road that has 3 different sections and each of them is called Lakeshore Road. And some of the numbers are identical because they start at 0 and they go up on each one of the sections. So you could be at the right address in the wrong area, and then what? Your computer's at home, you don't have the ability to print out a new map. You start calling agents, calling everybody. How do I get there? I think I'm in the wrong place. I wasn't willing to keep doing that. I did that maybe once or twice, and after that, I got a GPS. So even if I leave early enough, I can get to the wrong address and put in the next one that's similar and get there on time. I was a little ahead of my curve. And then, guess what happened? I discovered something else that was amazing. I was one of the first in all of my circles to get Bluetooth headphone devices. And again, everybody, oh, I can't believe you're gonna, oh my God, it looks so crazy. You look like you're talking to yourself all the time. What's going on? Like, oh my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I heard all kinds of craziness. I didn't care. I kept up with my Bluetooth. Actually, it was a little bit of a problem because on set I would forget to take them out of my ears. They became so comfortable. And they'd start rolling, and then wardrobe would come over and go, did somebody say it was okay to wear those? Wear what? In your ears? Oh, geez, sorry. I take them out, put them in my pocket. Over and over again, that used to happen to me. Almost every show I was on, my headphones, my earpieces, my Bluetooths got on celluloid or digital celluloid. I wanted to show you all this because, believe me, folks, I am like the company I operated years and years ago. It was called Counteracts the Trend Setters. That's the kind of human being I've always been. I like to go after things before they become a trend, because I recognize their ability to become a trend. I recognize the value of getting in on these things on the ground floor. Had I known how and what it took to invest in stocks way back in that period of time, I probably would have been doing the same thing. And I probably would be a multi-millionaire by now, or billionaire, who knows. So folks, don't be afraid of the new trends. Just look at them objectively, make an objective determination as to whether that trend is good for you, your family, and your future. Some of them don't apply, like full self-driving. Some people go like, when am I going to use that? Well, if you go on a long trip like I just did, I wish I would have got this before I left. Oh my gosh. It would have made the trip so much easier. But I have it now, so I'm going to make good use of it, okay? So, folks, love you all. We'll talk to you soon. And remember, we never give up and we never give in, but we always keep an open mind, because that's the only way we gather knowledge. And knowledge is the only power we will ever have. Folks, do your own research. Don't listen to the other individuals who tell you. Those who do their own research are kind of, a little... Really, those who do their own research become way more knowledgeable, way more informed, and much more capable of making a decision based on facts. So folks, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay as happy as humanly possible. Until next time.